advisor to the Palestinian president. Thank you very much for coming on the programme.
Thank you, Louis, for having me again.
And I believe you were on those protests in London. What was the message? What were you trying to achieve with that?
Actually, it wasn't a message from us. From me, it was a message from the British people. And this is an opportunity, Louis, to thank the tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands who flooded the streets of London today, of Manchester, of Glasgow, of Cardiff, everywhere. This was a scene like never before of the British people, who are renowned to side with right, not might, to side always with fairness. That's what the British people are famous for. And today they have really delivered a loud and clear verdict that they are pro, not Palestine, by the way, they are pro international law, they are pro humanity, they are pro justice, and they are pro peace. For that, we salute every one of them who came out despite the intimidations and the attempts to silence them, to say enough is enough, ceasefire now, and full and equal application of international law. That is commendable, Louis, really commendable.
And I spoke to a representative spokesperson for the Israeli government earlier, and I put to him these protests taking place around the world and asked whether it would factor into any decision making on the Israeli side, and he said, frankly, no. What's your reaction to that?
Very regrettable, but he needs to learn the lesson of history. In fact, the anti-apartheid movement that ended apartheid in South Africa emanated from London. It was the British people who started it. That's why you have South Africa House in Trafalgar Square standing there to remind everybody of the role of the people, particularly the British people. So what happened today, what happened every Saturday since the beginning of the assault on Gaza, is such an indicator that the British people, the people of the world, in Europe, in the US, in Africa, in Asia, everywhere, are going to continue the pressure until Israel quits its occupation, its colonization, its besiegement, and its apartheid in Palestine.
Well, we had an update from Benjamin Netanyahu in the last couple of hours saying the war has entered phase 2. So the intensification of airstrikes last night, increased role of ground forces. What's your reaction to the war entering phase 2 now?
Louis, everybody is hurt, shocked. Israeli people, Palestinians, of course, Palestinian people, the Jewish people worldwide, and the people of the world. What we needed now was a statesman, a wise man, a father, who comes out and tells everybody that, we will deal with this. We will actually say the hard truth. Instead, what we got was a politician who was defensive, hysteric, and in fact trying to save himself, not his own people. And it's obvious that that's not the message we needed. It's just revengeful. The message we needed, I think the Israeli people need to hear the hard truth, that Israel has got to end its control of an entire nation that does not want that control, that Israel has got to end its occupation, that this is the moment